Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney. Can you hear me, girl? Am I talking too loud? You sure? You know I get loud sometimes, girl. You know I get loud sometimes. This bitch been trying to come for me all day. Anyways, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And as y'all can see, I'm in a different location, girl. I'm in my sister's home. The one I told y'all that think he's Meredith Grey. Girl, here she come. Girl, here she come. Girl, here she come. Girl, she heard me talking about her, girl. Girl, here she come. Girl, she thinks she Meredith Grey, girl. She about to travel the world and try to save all the girls from dying, girl. I'm facing this way. I'm facing this way. I was gonna face this way when I was like, girl, the people gonna be all in your business, so I decided that this is a bad.
Okay, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But girl, that's my sister in the background. This is his home, girl. Y'all know this ain't my shit. But girl, he traveling. He about to travel the world and try to save the girls from dying, y'all. She really thinks she want a Grey's Anatomy, girl. We gonna give y'all pray for my sister though, girl, for real. Cause she about to go out there and girl, it's from what I understand, it's a lot going on in these streets. So y'all pray for my sister and make sure she when it's all said and done, that she returned home safely. Girl, did you put me in your insurance policy? Did you put me in your insurance policy just in case something happened?
Girl, you're definitely not American.
Girl, okay, girl, I'm not on her insurance policy. I can what?
You can have everything in this house, girl.
Girl, I can have everything in this house.
Listen, Bob.
Girl, even the furniture?
Girl, where are you gonna put it?
Girl, can I have some of your pieces, the ones I can fit? Girl, you're right, cause I'm a little smaller. Okay. All right, y'all, let's go ahead. It's a little, I got a cocktail. It's a little warm. Sus, he don't hear me, girl. He must be upstairs. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into these little hot topics I got for y'all today. The first thing I want to say is this. Let me get some of the people together real fast. I was having a conversation with my sister about this a few days ago, and I made mention of this in my Real Housewives of Atlanta review. And what I was saying, have you watched Real Housewives of Atlanta? Yes. Okay, anyways. So basically what I was saying was, I think, in my opinion, I think that people should do what works best for them in their relationship. When I look at Cynthia and Mike, from what I remember, I don't recall a time where Cynthia or Mike have voiced concerns about them being in a long distance relationship. I haven't heard Mike complain. I haven't heard Cynthia complain. So therefore, for them and their relationship, it's not a problem. So for Mal, who says, oh, you have to live with your husband, and for Eva, who was like, you have to have one place you call home, why? Why? If what you're doing right now is working for you, it should not change just because you say I do. That's what I'm saying. So for Cynthia and Mike, if they don't have a problem with their arrangement, then it's not a problem. Now, if one person had a problem with Cynthia living in Atlanta or Mike living in LA, then it would be a problem within their relationship. But I think the problem is, for a lot of people, we try to take on what people have said, this is how a relationship is supposed to be, and this is how a relationship is supposed to work, and it may not work for you, instead of just going by your own rules. Now, when you look at someone like Portia and Dennis has voiced that motherfucker ain't traveling. No, he don't even want to drive off the street for Portia. Let's keep it real. Hello? Am I lying, friend? Sus. Never mind, you ain't paying no attention to me. Dennis, what? Girl, never mind, girl. I'm talking to the people. Okay. So, but like Dennis and Portia, for example. Dennis doesn't even want to drive up the street to go see Portia. So you know damn well he not flying halfway across the country. For me, that's not something that I could afford right now. I couldn't be in a long distance relationship. I can't just hop on a plane anytime and go see my man. You see what I'm saying? For Cynthia and Mike, from what I gather, financially, they have not complained about hopping on a plane to go see each other. So for some of y'all in the comment section that are like, oh, well, you said one thing about Dennis and Portia versus Cynthia and Mike. I did say two different things because the situations are completely different. We see the situations. So the answer is not going to be the same. So I just want to put that out there. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all watch the Clark sisters? My sister a fan of the Clark sisters. I'm going to be honest. I did not grow up listening to the Clark sisters, so I don't really know a lot about them. Here he comes, girl. He heard me mention the Clark sisters. She walking down the steps, girl. Here she comes, girl.
What she say?
Girl, I ain't saying nothing, girl. Girl, she heard me say that. She heard me say the Clark sisters, girl. And all I heard was them feet beating, girl. But she listening, girl. She listening to what I got to say, girl. She think I have to get on here and start reading the Clark sisters, girl. I'm not gonna read the Clark sisters. This is what I have to say. I don't think the movie. I feel like the movie was more so about Dr. Maddie than the Clark sisters. I think that they probably had to use the Clark sisters' name to draw in the crowd. But I think it was a movie, from what I saw, it was more a movie about the mother. I felt bad for Dr. Maddie. I felt like there was always some man trying to hold her back from being great. Even if she felt like me making my daughters great would make me feel great, it was always like a man in front of her trying to stop her. Like, girl, I don't need you to do this. I don't need you to do that. You can't go on to the Grammys. I was just telling my sister downstairs, like, I think it's some bullshit because in one breath, you need the people to go out there and give the word and preach the word to bring the prostitutes, hoes, and pimps and out drug dealers in. But how can you bring these people in if you don't go into their space? Because they're not coming into your space. So you have to go into theirs to bring them over into yours. I thought the movie was good. I definitely this might be the messy in me. I definitely want to hear what Denise has to say. I want to hear her truth. I want to hear her what was it like growing up in that household. That's what I do want to know. I feel like they tried to play Denise a little bit. Like I said, I don't know anything about these women. Nothing. Babe, I don't have a dog in this fight, okay? Even if it's one to be had. But I want to hear what Denise has to say. I want to hear what Denise has to say. I want to know how do they feel about their father. And when you really think about it, Denise and Dr. Maddie were the same person. I think they were. Like, Denise didn't want anybody telling her what to do or holding her back from living her truth. And Dr. Maddie, in a way, even though her dream was to make sure that her daughters were heard in the church and, you know, around the world, I guess, eventually, she had a dream too. And she didn't want anybody holding her back from what she wanted to accomplish. So to me, Denise and Dr. Maddie were both the same. Girl, didn't they both have 7 kids? I don't know. And different daddies. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me go. I gotta whisper, girl, because he gonna get mad if he hear what I'm saying. Oh, child, it's a little warm in here, girl. But yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought they did a great job. One of the girls, I thought Twinkie was the most talented. I mean, from what I saw, she played an instrument, she wrote the song, she arranged the songs, she did all of that. What was I about to say before I said that? Oh, one of the girls, you know what I was so confused about, y'all? I thought one of the girls was Jill Scott. Sus! You did too? I thought that was Jill Scott, bitch! I was so confused. I was like, I kept looking like, is that, because I thought it was Jill Scott, and then I thought they probably like put some, what is it called when they change your face? I thought they probably changed her face for the role. So I'm thinking, and she looked just like Jill. I forgot what character she was. Who did she play?
She was the favorite sister, not Twinkie, but
Jackie?
Yeah,
Jackie, I thought was Jill Scott. I was like, oh, Jill Scott in the movie. That's cute. And I was like, no, that's not her. So I was like, that is Jill Scott. She looks just like Jill Scott, girl. But other than that, it was a good movie. If you haven't seen the movie, I would recommend go see it. I actually watched it. Was it last night? Was it last night it came on? But yeah, I watched it late in the morning. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh, I'll just watch it and watch like 30 minutes of it to see if it's really worth watching. And I watched the full thing straight through. So it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Like I said, I think it's more so a movie about Dr. Maddie, the mother of the Clark sisters, than it is about the Clark sisters. But it's still a good movie. But I definitely want to hear what Denise has to say. I just want to hear her side of things. I think, girl. I think Denise might bring the heat, honey. Denise gonna say some shit that's gonna have her sisters ready to beat her ass. That's what I think, low key. All right, y'all, what we talking about next? Let's talk about OT Genesis. Let me play this clip for y'all just a minute.
She ain't shit. Keisha Cole ain't shit. I am. I'm the shit. Keisha Cole ain't. Like shit. Coochie smelling like fish sticks. That's what's going on. Coochie smelling like fish sticks. Fish sticks. Keisha Cole pussy smelling like fish sticks. Nah, cuz I was. Nah. I'm not gonna talk about her.
Okay, y'all, so that was OT Genesis. That's Malika's baby mama. Now, sis, come here for a second. I want to ask you a question. Okay, so you know OT Genesis, Malika, baby daddy. Yes. He got, you know him and Keisha Cole were like going back and forth because he was singing one of her. And the other day he called her fish. He said the other day on his live, he said Keisha Cole smelled like fish sticks. Now, girl, let me ask you a question. Okay, tell the truth now.
That's the ultimate girl.
Now, when the gays in the community say, "Oh, girl, that go fish," or "That's ghetto fish," are we talking about? Are we just saying like, "Girl, that's like biological woman," like
biological woman?
Are we talking about a smell?
I don't think that we're talking about a smell.
Girl, we're not talking. Girl, because it was this big thing going on. Like,
I don't think we're talking about a smell.
We're not talking about a smell. Girl, we've never, like, when I say, oh, girl, they go fish. Oh, girl, she's fish. Like, that's more like, oh, girl, she's feminine or girl. But it's nothing to do with.
It's usually a compliment.
It's a compliment coming from us. Thank you, girl, I'm sorry. It's a compliment coming from us. From, I hate to say it because I know a lot of straight women watch my channel. From y'all, from straight people, it's not a compliment. So, like, when OT Genesis says she smell like fish sticks.
Now, to say she smell, that's different.
That's different. But I think that when they hear us say fish, they think that it's like, no, that's not what we're doing.
You gonna know when you need to be offended.
Girl, you hear what she said? Girl, you hear what she said? You gonna know when you offended, girl. Cause girl, the girl's already reading anyways, girl. So we had something to say about your pussy stinking, girl. We gonna say it, girl. Period. But this ain't gonna do with us. I just wanted y'all to hear what my friend had to say. Okay, so OT Genesis said that Keisha Cole smell like fish sticks. That's why y'all really get upset, because when these niggas get mad and some of these straight women get mad, the first thing they say is y'all smell like fish. We're not talking about the smell of your vagina when we say, girl, they go fish. We just saying, girl, they go fish, girl. Y'all saw ghetto fish today, girl? Y'all saw fish, that bitch was big. That's what we saying. We ain't talking about your. So y'all met at OT Genesis. All right. So he made that comment. Neffy, which is Keisha Cole's sister, she came back and, well, he apologized. He apologized, and this is what he said. I just be playing with you because you. Hold up. Oh, I'm sorry. He said, look at Keisha Cole. I was really just joking on that IG live. that IG Live shit. People screen record and blow it out of proportion. Make a nigga really look thirsty. I ain't tripping off you, cuz. I just be playing with you cause you played with me. I ain't tripping off of you, cuz it's all just fun. I apologize if I was disrespectful. P.S. Don't disrespect me neither, for your nigga have to carry your weight. How the fuck you gonna disrespect somebody and tell them they can't disrespect you back? What type of shit is this? So Neffy came back and said, girl, Neffy, which is Keisha Cole's sister, came back and said, I will never respect... Neffy came back and said, I will never respect a greasy, disrespectful shadow of a man coming for a woman who has said nothing about you. From what I understand, Keisha Cole ain't said nothing about OT Genesis. She just said, I don't want you fucking with my music. If it was any other artist and the artist said, don't fuck with my music, girl, it wouldn't be a problem. So it shouldn't be a problem when Keisha Cole says, don't fuck with hers. Men with mommy issues trying to tear women down. I know you got bullied in school and it was always denied by the pretty girls clearly. So this is the new normal. We're going to sit here and let him do that and think it's funny. Sir, continue to chase after that one. Sir, continue to chase after the woman that is still trying to keep up with the Kardashians. And you claim to be this gangster. Crip walk your ass to take care of that baby. Ooh, girl. Maybe if some fish sticks was in your mouth, you will finally shut up. Pure short man syndrome. Come holler at me. Hashtag Michelangelo. Hashtag messy bottom. Girl, Neffy called OT Genesis a messy bottom. Girl, he must be in the bathroom somewhere, girl. He can't hear me. I'm with Neffy. When I first saw that, I thought it was disrespectful. And that's what y'all mean when y'all hear people say fish. That's what y'all think about, but that's not what we mean. I think that OT Genesis was out of line. I think that if somebody was to disrespect the mother of his child, Malika, like that, he would have a fucking fit. A fucking fit. I think that Neffy should definitely keep her foot on his neck like she just did. Fuck OT Genesis. Who up next? Ooh, Sister Circle. Y'all know Sister Circle got canceled. Sister Circle got canceled, so shout out to Quad. Y'all know y'all don't like Quad. Y'all call Quad the fraud. So shout out to Sister Circle. They got canceled after 3 seasons. I never watched Sister Circle. You know, I don't have cable, so I didn't watch Sister Circle. I think it came on TV One. I don't know. Even though I didn't watch the show, I just feel like they said that the audience never really grew the way they wanted it to. So I guess if you're really not making, any money off of anything, girl, you're gonna have to close it, cancel it, shut it down, girl, it's a wrap. So I guess I get it from a business standpoint, but it's just sad that people don't put the same energy and time and money into these black shows as they do white shows. I think that, if this was maybe they didn't have the names to draw in an audience, I'm not exactly sure. But we've heard these stories all the time from Gabrielle Union, Viola Davis, especially Gabrielle Union, who has been very vocal about how they'll make a movie starring black people, and then the movie may, make millions and millions of money at the box office, and then they'll put that money that they made from that movie towards a white project. I know I'm probably just going on a rant, but shout out to Quad. Shout out to the Sister Circle. Hopefully the next show that comes along, they put the show, and shout out to TV One too. But I think that some of these shows should be given the same chance to be on these major networks like CBS, NBC, Fox. But shout out to TV One for trying to do something. I remember when that guy TJ, that fine ass, that nigga know he fine, girl. I think he was working for like NBC or something like that, and then he quit. He came over to BET because they were trying to make BET more, get into the news and politics and all that stuff, and people just did not watch. But then y'all complain about BET not having shows worth watching, but when they try to put a show on TV, you don't watch it. So it's like, girl, Oh, it feels so good, girl. He must have turned the AC on, girl. Oh, that feels so good, girl. So anyways, y'all, that's all I wanted, girl. Just a quick little hot topics. I was gonna talk about Trick Daddy, but we'll talk about him tomorrow. All right, y'all, I'm about to do my review of Chasing Dallas. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.